So today's session is going to be with our foam roller, and you can do it without some, but it's always nice to have that foam roller, get a little bit more in the back, and we can open the arms a little bit wider. So let's start in our box position. So come onto your knees and onto your hands, and just make sure those knees are under the hips and hands are under the shoulders, and that your head is in line with the rest of your spine. And from here, let's start with some gentle cat-cow. So pushing the spine up into our cow stretch, looking towards the belly button, tucking the head under, and pushing the floor away with your hand. And then releasing those sit bones and opening up the chest and the collarbone, maybe pushing the weights a little bit more forward as if the chest is coming through those arms and looking up. And again, start with the tailbone, tucking under, push the floor away, open the shoulder blades. Have a sense of really opening up that whole upper back. And then again, drop the sit bones and open up the collarbone and the chest. And now flatten out your back up. And in this flat back, let's just hinge back with those hips, aiming towards your heels, and come up in that cat-cow. And so in that cat stretch, and then have a sense of just flattening the spine out, maybe pulling the crown of the head forward, flattening out the back as we go back. And we travel up and over our hands into our cats. And again, flatten the spine out. Just warming up here, putting more mobility in the spine. And again, all the way back onto our knees and hands. And then flattening out. Feel the shoulder blades travel down that back. And again, one last time. Before we take it even further, and then flatten out here. Good job. And walk those hands just a little bit further up the mat. Get an even bigger stretch here as we hinge back with those hips. And aim for those heels. So you might not go all the way, but you'll get a nice stretch in those arms. Breathe into your back here. And on your exhale, push up into that cat stretch again. And carry on the journey by dropping the sit bones, dropping the hips down into our swan, then shining the chest forward. And again, flatten out, hinge back, go all the way back with a nice stretch in your arm, and then push up, round the back, and travel forward. Push the floor away, strong those arms, and get that nice extension here before you flatten out again. Let's do 2 more times here. All the way back, and rounding the spine up, and then travel forward again. Another extension. And one last time here. And round the spine up. And pushing down all the way forward. And let's settle into our child's pose this time. So sit back on those heels and rest the head down. And take a breather here. Inhale and exhale. You can drag those hands back towards the knees, and let's come into high kneeling now. And in high kneeling, let's bring the left foot forward and push those hips forward. Get a stretch in this upper hip and upper thigh. And from here, you can interlace the fingers and push those shoulders back. Take an inhale. Release the hands, and right arm comes up and across. Breathe into the right side. And release back to center. And then straighten that front leg And forward fold. Get a stretch in that left hamstring. Relax and point backwards. If that feels good, try and send those hips back as much as possible. And then bring that foot back. Come back up on that knee. And let's just switch legs here. Pushing that pelvis forward. Feeling that stretch. And then again, bring the shoulders down. Place those hands behind. In breath. And release the hands on your breath. And then the left arm comes up and over. Big in breath on the left side here. And release that arm down. And straighten out that front leg. And again, let's just push those hips, step back. And get a nice stretch all the way in the back of the hip. And just release out and then foot back up and bring the knee. And this is when the foam roller comes in. So let's place the foam roller on the mat. And then sit right at the extremity, right at the end. So that you have enough space for your head. And roll down, all the way down. And rest your head on the roller. And this can be done again without the roller. We're doing it this way. Okay, from here, let's bring the arms up towards the ceiling. And we're going to go for our shoulder shrugs. Pulling the arms up towards the ceiling. Shoulders are rounding over. And then bringing the shoulders down. Feeling the shoulders wrapping on each side of the foam roller. Should feel nice. And inhale, pull those arms up again. And exhale, shoulders travel down. And again, inhale, all the way up, as a symbol, pulling your arms up. Exhale, all the way down. One more time. Inhale, up with the two arms, shoulders rounding. Exhale, all the way down. And then from here, inhale, both arms arc back. See how far your range is today. Doesn't have to be all the way. It feels nice. Try and go all the way. And exhale, bring those arms back over your chest. And inhale, slowly drop those arms back over your head. And exhale, use that exhale to bring the arms back over your chest. And again. Two more times then. All the way back. Try and soften your chest here. Get an even bigger stretch in those shoulders. Exhale back. And again, last one. Inhale. Back. Exhale over your chest. And down onto the mat for stability. So palms facing down. And from here, we're going to start with the legs. So gently draw in the belly button. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, bring right leg into tabletop. Inhale, right foot goes down. And then exhale, bring the left leg up into tabletop. Bring that foot down. And let's alternate here. Try to keep the foam roller as stable as possible. Try and not shift from one side to another as you're moving that weight from one side to another. But the foam roller stays still. So you really use your arms, use your core to bring the left leg up into tabletop and down. Keep the 90-degree angle in that leg as well. And let's do two more here. One, and two. Keep this one up and bring the other leg to join. So both legs into the top. And we go for our femur ups. So one leg goes down and other leg goes down. And really working the abs and down and in. And two and one. And we go for the long legs. So really sliding that leg out and back to tabletops. Arms are burning and slide back to tabletops. And we do 60. And back to tabletops. And really putting on that leg, using the pointed feet to extend even more. And we've got two more here. And two. Good job. Bring one foot down. Bring another foot down. And have your legs long. And just step them down here. And then flip your hands up towards the ceiling. And take an in breath here. And just release on the out breath. Good job. And breath. And breath. And bring your feet back onto the mat. Lift the palms towards the floor for more stability again. And let's do a couple of pelvic tilts here on the foam roller. So just pushing the lower back into the foam roller, tucking the tail under, and then arching it up. And again, pushing the lower back in, and arching it up. And one, and then let's go for those circles all the way around. Just massaging the lower back. And a little bit of mobility here, loosening up the lower back, and then reverse the other way. All the way. And we tune here. And back to center in our neutral position. Open up. And then from here, let's move up the foam roller so we can go into extension. So come onto your elbows and shift your pelvis back a little bit so that the foam roller is in between those shoulder blades, the end of the foam roller. And both hands are interlaced behind your head. Head is heavy in the hands. You can have your thumbs run down your neck for more support. And we're going to drop the head back into extension. Open those elbows wide. See if that feels comfortable. Otherwise, keep the head a little bit higher in your hand. But if you can go all the way, take a deep in breath here and release on the exhale. And again, inhale here, and this time let's do some chest lifts. Exhale, chest lift up, all the way up, and all the way down into extension. And again, chest lift, and all the way down. And again, another flip. And all the way down. Good pull on that head. Really use those arms to come up. Inhale down. Another three. One up. And four. And two. And one last one here. Hold it up. Release the right arm. And then try to grab that right thigh with the right hand. And then the other side to come up a little bit higher. Keep that height. And release the right hand. Release the left hand. Slowly travel those arms back. And then come back into that extension. Inhale again. And exhale, let's go again. Move it up. You release one arm and the other arm. Try to pull up a little bit more. Stay there. And then release both hands. Travel the arms back behind your head. And the head comes down. Chest comes down. Two more like this. Exhale, come up. And then let's do the left arm. And then the right arm. Pull up. Release. And travel these arms back and down. And one last time, even higher if you can. And left arm comes out, right arm comes out. Release up, release both arms, and control the way down. Well done. Take another breath here. And release on the exhale. And then bring your chest up and roll up the foam roller on the side. And we come up as we place the roller on one side of the mat like this. And we're going to do some side bends. So feet on the foam roller. And you can have your elbow just underneath the shoulder as we push up into that side. Lift and stay. 5 and 4 and 3. Keeping that hip in line, not shifting back or forward. And maybe picking up that top leg, flexing the foot. For another 2 and 1. And bring that leg down. Bring those hips down. Bend those legs. And then use the roller to get a nice side stretch here. Breathing into your side. And releasing the legs. And this top arm can come down towards the roller. And maybe push the roller over here. And take another in-breath. And this twist. Well then, and let's just move the foam roller to the other side. Bring those legs on the ice. Get set up on the sides. Those feet on the floor. And we come up on the side. And we fold it. 4 and 1. And 4. Strong arm. And 2. And lift that leg up. Let's have it. And bring the leg down. Slowly control the hips down. Bend those legs. And again, another side stretch here. And breathe into the side here. And release on the exhale. And again. And then the top arm can come down onto the roller. And get a twist here. And release. Well done. So from here, let's bring the foam roller in front. And let's have both forearms on the foam rollers. And we come up to our knees. Make sure knees are on the hips in that position. And from here, we're going to straighten the right leg out. Really put on that leg. Make sure that hip is staying down. Straighten that it from up. And then bring that leg back in onto your knee. And then go to the other side, left. Leg goes up, hip stays down. And comes back in. And again, right leg. Turn on that leg. Belly button is slightly drawn in. And like in. And left. And left. That's right. Good job. And then from here, we're going to use the arm. So let's go with the right leg again, and left arm comes straight forward. Really putting that foam roller towards you. And stay here for an in-breath. And bring everything back in, on the out breath. A little bit more challenging with the foam roller. Try and draw it towards you. With the right arm this time. Hold it here, nice and stable. With that walking and then into center. And again, right leg and left arm. And all the way back to center. And one last one here. Putting the arm out next to your ear. Putting the belly button in. And all the way back to center. Keep the kneeling position as you roll the foam roller away. And you bring your head down to the mat. And just release here. For one breath. And then let's walk both hands to the right side of the roller. And push down a little bit more. Then stretching the left side of the body. And all the way to the other side. And again, breathe into the side of your body. And release. And then back to center. And back into our sitting position. Well done. Put the foam roller away. And let's come into our sitting cross-legged position here. In whichever way feels comfortable today. And then from here, let's bring the arms, the hands interlaced and the arms forward. Tuck the head in and get a nice round back here. Push the back, open the upper back. And then flip the palms towards the screen. And bring those arms all the way up towards the ceiling. In breath here, side bends, up and down. And back to center. And up and back to center. And release those arms down slowly, 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 extending them out. Bring the left hand to the right knee. And let's get a little twist. Pushing back with the help of the right hand on the floor. Looking over that shoulder, but didn't strain your neck. Pushing the rib cage so it twists, turns around your spine. And keep that hand on the knee and back arm comes up and over to another side stretch here. Breathe into that side and release back to center. And this time, right hand on your knee. Twist all the way in and in. And then release that back hand. And back arm comes up and over. Another side back here. Inhale out. And exhale here. And then back to center. And release it. Well done. Let's use the foam roller for the last few minutes of the session just to massage the back. So you bring it, maybe start with the upper back and bring your hands behind your head and then pick up the pelvis and just push yourself up and down and see how that feels on your back today. Pushing and rolling up the roll and you can move back a little bit more. That feels good. And all the way up. And and when you feel you've got a nice massage and your back is feeling a lot better than at the beginning of the session. And just drop your pelvis down to the floor and give yourself a quack roll down.